What is going on, people? Joey Suggs here. Welcome to today's video. Welcome to like a nice relaxed Sunday. And I'm gonna treat this as a prep day for the week coming up. I have not very many groceries at all, so wanna go to the grocery store, get some things from there, come home, cook it up, make some meal prep meals, and then do a little full day of eating for a weekday or a work day or things like that. So let's just make this a Sunday reset week prep video. And I think you'll get some helpful tips out of it. As always, if you do, just remember to press thumbs up button at some point in this video. It does help out. But let's go grab some groceries, huh? So I have been shopping at Trader Joe's more often, but for today I'm just gonna go to Publix to get what we need for the week. All right, and we're starting out in the deli. I know this is kind of random, but I've been really enjoying these little pretzel crisp bites, and the honey mustard flavor is the best, as well as just the original pretzel crisp. I'm almost out of these, so I'm gonna re-up and get some hummus to go with it. I've been a big proponent of meat sticks for breakfast, or like a mid-morning breakfast. So two of my favorites are the Chomps, and then these Mighty Spark chicken sticks are also really good. The macros are about the same as well, so either one's a good option. Another good snack to have with those pretzel crisps are these little cheese cow wedges. They're like 25 calories per slice, and you can even match that up with some turkey pepperonis and you have yourself a nice little snack. Okay, into the meats. I think I'm gonna get these thin sliced New York strips. I really want to try that frozen air fryer steak recipe, so let's try this out. And I'm always a fan of these like thin sliced chicken cutlets. They typically are super easy to cook, so that's why I like these. And I have been eating a lot more red meat and been enjoying it, so I'm gonna get some ground beef as well. Another breakfast item for me has been string cheese. Honestly, really good calories and macros. 50 calories, 6 grams of protein. Nice. And when I actually have time to cook at home, I do make this turkey bacon quite often, so I'm gonna grab that. And to go with that turkey bacon, we'll grab some eggs. I have a couple of these at home, so I'm not gonna get any, but I think we might be using some of these pasta packets for our meal prepping. All right, I swear I'm only getting these because they're BOGO, but Siete chips, this nacho flavor is literally so freaking good. A couple more breakfast or snack options. I like these Nature Valley biscuits, as well as just the normal Belvitas, and they're just nice to keep at the office when I do need a snack or something. All right, and I do get lazy sometimes and want to just make some like chicken nuggets at home, so although I normally buy the Costco brand, the Just Bare does work when you get them from Publix. Also in the frozen section, I get these quite a bit, these little Path of Life mixes. Super easy when you want to make something and have it ready, and they have a lot of good flavors that I all like. So something that I've been enjoying getting from Trader Joe's is they have frozen white rice. Publix doesn't, but they do have brown rice, and it's decent, so I'm gonna grab a pack of this. Also, I like keeping it super simple with just some standard frozen mixed veg in the microwave. Now I have peanut butter at home, but I am out of jelly, and this has been by far my favorite jelly, Crofter's Strawberry. Now most of the time what I actually have for breakfast is an energy drink, sadly, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these, and they do tend to have a pretty good selection here actually. I'm a big fan of apples for a snack, and normally I go Honey Crisp, but I happen liking the Cosmic Crisp, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these. For veggies, green beans are pretty boring, I know, but they're super easy to cook, and I do actually enjoy them. Also, if you're a ranch fan, I definitely recommend this Simply Ranch. Tastes really similar to normal ranch, and there's 50 calories per serving, which is really good. I definitely do not eat enough fresh fruit, so I'm gonna try these blueberries. They look pretty nice and firm, which is just how I like them. So we'll see these turn out. And another super easy carb source, these Honey Gold potatoes. They have really good macros for the volume, and you just toss them right in the air fryer, done in a couple minutes. And I did get chips and salsa, so I might as well get some guac cups to go with it. And they're nicely portioned out, which is pretty awesome. And then really the only thing I get in like the frozen dessert section are these right here. They're like little mini bars, but they're really good, and they're only 40 calories per bar. One or two of them is perfect and really all you need. So not too bad. We have a pretty good cart size. Let's check out and get home. All right, people, so here we have literally everything that we got. And I just want to make a quick note on the budgeting here. So in my last video, I did like a $50 meal prep recipes. That was $50, and I think I got a pretty similar, roughly similar amount of food, honestly, than I did in this one. This grocery haul, $315. So just a little note, if you're not like consciously and consistently looking at the prices of the things that you're getting, you can definitely spend a little more than you may want to on groceries nowadays. But another thing that I did want to mention, because this is a Sunday reset video, you might have noticed this like waffle knit hoodie that I'm wearing. The pants are actually waffle knit as well. And this is both by TLF. And to be completely, utterly honest with you, this is now my new favorite thing they have ever launched. The quality is insane. The fit, it's like nice, oversized, super comfortable. And it comes in a bunch of colors. You can get shorts and joggers too. If you have not tried anything by TLF, this is the thing to get. If you're looking for anything like for the colder months right now, this is the thing to get. Do not sleep on this. I have a feeling it's gonna sell out quickly. Comes in 3 colors. I think it's a gray, a this, and a black. Like I said, absolutely phenomenal. Definitely check it out in the link down below. And you can also use my discount code if you wanna save an additional 20% off, and they're already on sale a little bit as well. So definitely take the time, do it now before the stuff sells out. Who knows if it's coming back? It's really, really good. Some of my favorite for sure. But now we can get into the second part of this video, which is going to be cooking some of these items up. Now, typically if I'm doing a meal prep style video, I try to make everything. That's not how I actually live my life. How I actually live my life is I make like one meal, get like 2 or 3 meals out of it, and then I just repeat the process like later on in the week. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. All right, so I just put everything away, took a shower, and now I'm gonna get ready for dinner tonight, which will coincide with lunch tomorrow. And I'm gonna show you exactly how simple I like to keep it on like a very normal style day. So I got my ground beef right here, and this will be going into the pan. I'll hit it with some seasoning. This is the Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. So it should be a pretty good option for this meat. And I'll let this start to get browned up. All right, a few minutes later, that's all browned up. Now, brown rice going in, I'm literally just gonna dump the entire bag in. Then mixed vegetables, I'm gonna do about half of the bag because there's a lot of mixed veg in here. Now just go ahead, give this a nice stir, and we'll put a cover on it and let that simmer for a few minutes. All right, in a few minutes of simmering, we have a, by the way, 12-inch pan, like completely full of food. And once again, gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna split this in half, have half tonight and half for lunch tomorrow. So very simply, lunch for tomorrow, dinner for tonight. And I'll go ahead and talk about the calories and macros of the meal in the full day eating tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat this, go to bed, and I'll see you guys in just a few hours. Good morning, people. It is now the next morning. And simply all I'm gonna do, grab my lunch out of the fridge, grab breakfast out of a fridge, and by breakfast I mean an energy drink. And this typically holds me over until right around like 10:30, 11. So cheers to another work day. All right, we're at the office now. Typically, like I said, it's like 11 or so before I eat. It is now 11:50. Just with meetings and stuff, it's been a crazy morning. Here is what I'm eating. Oh, we have the cheese sticks that we bought. I'm gonna have 2 of these. And then at my desk is where I keep like all my snacks right next to me. So I'm probably just gonna have 1 of these little chopsticks and maybe 1 of these afterwards. And that's why I go for just like the simple, easy things to have for snacks for breakfast, is because typically I'm eating in between meetings or just whenever I have a minute. So something simple that I can just eat quickly. It's string cheese, and I don't even take the time to string it out as it should be eaten. Sad. Where's our freedom gone? But these are really good. 50 calories, 6 grams of protein. And then the big chomps, well, they're not big, but they're long chomps. And these are like 100 calories, I think 10 grams of protein. So another good option. And then, yeah, you know what? Normally I'll have a Belvita or one of these little Nature Valley's biscuits. I think I'm gonna go to the biscuit today because I'm not super hungry, and these are a little less filling in my opinion. And it's literally just like 2 wafers with some peanut butter in the middle, but it is pretty good as like a little breakfast dessert. So a pretty good start to the, I would say, morning, but it's literally noon. So 390 calories in all of that, and right about 26 grams of protein. So like I said, a really good start. I'm gonna probably work through lunch. Maybe go on the treadmill, actually. That is something I do sometimes, is like walk on the treadmill for like 30 minutes around noon. Just kind of break the day up, get a little activity in, burn a little bit of calories, and get me refueled for like the second half of the day. All right, the clock is actually striking almost exactly 3 o'clock. Just finished doing a couple things. By the way, I mean, come on, what a setup this is. But I do want to have that lunch that we made last night. And that is just right in here. Literally just toss this in the microwave for a few minutes. And, all right, we'll talk about this. I got this off of Amazon, this little microwave. You have to press the door unlock to unlock the door. It's so annoying. But here's the meal. I think I'm just gonna go like hamburger style, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard over top. And lunch is served. Yeah, tastes a lot like my dinner last night. Weirdly tastes a lot like a corn dog with the ketchup and mustard on it, but like in the best way possible. So, I mean, super simple, right? I made the meal last night, took the leftovers and have them for lunch the next day. And it works out great. Have the microwave right here, super convenient. Keep a couple sauces on hand to spice things up a little bit. And this is typically how my work week goes. And what's nice, just 3 ingredients to track in this meal: the brown rice, the meat, and the mixed veg. Plus, I just split everything in half, so it's super easy to track. The meal was a little over 500 calories, 540. So we have 930 calories in, to be exact, right now. And a very balanced macros. 81 grams of protein, that looks good. Fats and carbs look nice as well. And all around for me, this is about how my day typically goes. Like I said, it's a little after 3 p.m. now, so I can go ahead and enjoy this and take care of a few things. Actually, we're closing tomorrow because it's supposed to snow in Jacksonville for the first time since like 1989 or something crazy. So I actually have a decent amount of stuff to do. I'm gonna eat and work, and sometimes have a snack later, so we'll see how I'm feeling and maybe get a little something else in me before I leave the office today. All right, people, we are back home. It is like pouring rain outside and very cold, so really might be seeing snow. But I'm about to work out. I do want to have a little bit of a snack since I didn't get to have one at work. And I don't have a lot of stuff here at the house, but I have one of these left, which is kind of just like a little snack bar. Yeah, about 200 calories of just like some quick carbs to have before a workout. And it's literally just 2 of these little, they're kind of like Fig Newtons kind of, but I think they're pretty good. Yeah, definitely make for a little nice snack. Did raise the calories and macros up just a little bit. Sitting right over 1,000 calories, still about the same protein. But I think we're at a really good point for this part of the day. And hopefully these will be good fuel for a workout as well. All right, quick little fit change, still dressing for the cold. But currently for pre-workout, I got this at Costco. It's literally just a bulk thing of creatine. So I've been doing a scoop of this. And then NitroFlex is a pre-workout I used a very, very long time ago. Maybe one of the first pre-workouts I ever used. And so I just decided to try it out again, and a little over a scoop of that. But we are going to be hitting, I think, a back day today, which sounds quite nice. Hopefully get some blood flowing to keep us warm. As always, I'm gonna start with the Stairmaster. I've been doing like 10 minutes as like my warm-up cardio. Super light, chill, easy, and a good start to the workout. All right, 10 minutes on the Stairmaster done. The first thing we're gonna do, this is more of a warm-up exercise, but it actually does get into like some working sets. It's a single arm cable pull-in or a high to low cable row. Single arm, both good options, the same thing pretty much. And we're gonna do probably like 5 sets of this. So 1 or 2 warm-up sets, then increasing the weight as we go through. And anywhere from like 10 to 12 reps, then a good squeeze at the end of each rep. And that'll be a good start to our back day today. All right, 5 sets done there. Now we're getting to a very standard, just a lat pull down. Going on a wide grip here. Gonna do 3, maybe 4 sets, actual working sets in that like 8 to 10 rep range. Should be a really good next movement to help work on the thickness of the mid back. All right, pull downs done. Now we're going to dumbbell, I was gonna say pull ups, but they're not, they're dumbbell rows. I do like this variation where you're like on a flat bench just a little better. I feel like I feel it a lot more in my lats just because it's straight gravity coming down. Wanna go, I think, relatively heavy on this, maybe aim for like 8 reps tops. Focus on lifting a decent amount of weight with some pretty good form at least. And that'll be the goal for these 3, maybe 4 sets, depending on how we're feeling of dumbbell rows. All right, back is feeling very good. We're gonna wrap up back with just a very simple cable pull-in, doing it on a rope attachment as well. Probably only gonna do 3 sets here, but do wanna do a lot of reps, so like 12 to 15 reps, really burn out because it is our last movement. And might as well toss a little superset of abs in there, a very standard weighted crunch. And I'm using like a close grip row grip for this. For whatever reason, this grip behind the head is like been the best for me to feel a squeeze in my like lower abdominals. And same thing here, going for like that 10 to 12 rep range. So we'll do 3 sets of this superset, and that'll at least wrap up back for today. Superset done. We're gonna wrap things up with some more abs because I feel like we can save biceps for another day. We're gonna do a superset again, this time of ab rollouts, just on an ab mat and a little roller. And we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 there, as well as supersetting with, I don't really know what to call this. I guess they're just ab side to sides. I don't know, there probably is some technical term you can put in the comments, but same thing here, 3 sets of the superset, 10 reps each side, and that should wrap us up for the lifting portion of today. All right, just finished up Stairmaster right here. I haven't done this in a long time, so I figured let's go ahead and just do the tiniest little physique update. This is how we're holding on post January and December. It's not great. It's not terrible, but it is something. Let's go have some protein. Oh, and just for the record, about 2 hours working out. That's actually how long my workouts have been taking recently. I've just been enjoying like hanging out in the garage gym, chilling, taking my time, and having a nice workout. Protein routine has been very simple recently. Water and 2 scoops of this Costco whey protein. It's honestly not even whey protein isolate. It's a blend of isolate and concentrate. I don't care. Because for me, it mixes fine with water. It tastes good. I'm still getting like 50 plus grams of protein, or right around there. And it's also super inexpensive too. And speaking of the protein in this, I just lumped it with the Fig bar. So 260 calories added, we're right under 1,400, and 134 grams of protein right now. That is pretty solid. Now, while I drink this, I'm actually gonna start preparing for dinner before I shower. So normally I would cook these potatoes in the air fryer, but we're gonna be using the air fryer for something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like, I don't know, cut each one roughly in half or something, just to kind of cook them quicker. And once they're all chopped up, I'm gonna put some seasoning on them, in this case, some wood fire garlic from Kinder's, give it a good toss, and then transfer it onto a baking pan so that way I can put it in the oven tonight. So now I can go ahead, put this in the oven, and this is gonna cook at 400 for probably like 15 to 20 minutes while I go shower. All right, we are back from the shower, and now I'm gonna finish making dinner, and we are going to try the air fryer frozen steak. So bear with me, this is the first time I've done this, but I mean, I've seen it a bunch and it seems like it works out okay. I have my 2 steaks completely frozen. I'm going to, I guess, just put them both in the air fryer. Now, the only thing I've seen that's different is mine seem a little thinner than the other ones that I've seen on the internet. Season them. The seasoning is not really sticking, so I think I'm gonna put it in for a couple minutes, then season it. But you're supposed to put it in at 400 for like anywhere from like 9 minutes a side, but I have a thinner steak, so I'm gonna try 6 minutes a side and see how that turns out. So we have our potatoes, we have our meat. I'm gonna make these green beans, and I almost always cook these in the pan. I just don't feel like doing it tonight, so I'm just gonna cook them in the microwave. And this is a microwavable bag. I think it says like, what does it say, 5 minutes, 3 minutes? 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna do 4 minutes in the microwave. All right, so it's almost done on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. It is definitely starting to get like browned up and like crispy. The inside still looks a little, I guess, pink. That would be that color. I'm gonna go ahead, hit it with the rest of the seasoning on this side and put it back in for, I guess, another 6 or 7 minutes or so. And we'll see how it turns out. All right, and these are done. Like I said, just a couple minutes in the microwave. I'm just gonna put them in the bowl, and I'm just gonna season this with some real butter, some cracked black pepper, and some Himalayan pink salt. All right, and there's about a minute left, but I think I'm gonna take them out because look at how these turned out. They were not kidding. A really, really good crisp on these things. You can hear that like sizzling sound. I'm kind of impressed. We'll see how they taste in a second. All right, and lastly, we can go ahead and grab the potatoes out of here. All right, and plated up, here is how dinner is looking tonight. All right, so I've tried all of these things before besides this steak. So that's what I wanna dive into first, and I am excited to see how it got cooked. Actually, you know what? For a thin steak, I feel like that actually is just about perfect. I like mine medium rare to medium, and I feel like that is what this is. Definitely did get that like crisp too, so I gotta be honest, that is really, really good. Wow, okay. Yeah, it definitely works. Maybe I try it next time with like a little bit of a thicker steak, so that way I get a little more evenness. All right, let's try the green beans. I have these green beans all the time, but normally I cook them in the pan, not in the microwave. They seem fine though. And yeah, they taste fine as well. A little bit of butter, salt, pepper, good to go. Also, the potatoes in the oven, they definitely took a little longer than 20 minutes. I would say more like 30 or 35 or something, but I think they turned out good. Yeah, they're definitely cooked all the way through, nice and soft. I do still like them better in the air fryer. I feel like they get a little bit more of a crispier outside and soft inside. But regardless, I think everything turned out really, really good. Plus, I have probably 2 more of the potatoes and the green bean meals plus a whole nother steak. So very similar to what I did last night with a completely different meal, but the same process where I can have the meal again tomorrow for lunch, make something else for dinner if I want, then have the same thing for the carb source and the veggie and the potatoes. So where did this leave us? The meal, pretty good sized meal, almost 700 calories. A nice fatty steak definitely helps with that. We're still under 2,100 calories, which isn't a bad thing. I'm like trying to cut right now, so I think right where we're at's not bad at all. We do almost have exactly 100 grams of protein, 194, so that's really good as well. Definitely satisfied where we're at. Haven't at all been hungry or overly full today either, which is very nice. So air fryer steak is a go. Dinner as a whole is a go, and I like kind of meal prepped a little bit to have at a later date too. All right, people, everything cleaned, put away, and now I'm gonna have a little dessert that I've been enjoying having. I'm gonna have one of these little fruit bars that I got at the grocery store. They are pretty nice. They're literally like 40 calories and they're really good. They have like a very true flavor. I think there's only 3 flavors of them, like strawberry, raspberry, and this is lemon. They're definitely like nice, sweet, and a nice way to end the night. And for 40 calories, they're honestly not even worth tracking. So I am going to enjoy this for my dessert tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, please press thumbs up button. It does help the video out. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more videos, subscribe down below. And let me know if you guys want to see anything else or what you want to see in the future upcoming videos. But besides that, I will be seeing you very shortly in the next one. Peace.
This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up.